Okay, old goats, this is what I've got here. I've got, I don't know, 4, I can't even think of the word for it. 4 lines here for my duct work. Okay, there we go. 4 lines that are all kind of in my way for the wall, for my project here of building this room for myself. Now, I was going to just drop the ceiling down, but I'm going to hit my head. I mean, especially once that ceiling's in there, I'm going to hit my head on these. Once I put a floor in, you know, of course, it's going to raise the floor up a little bit. And if I put a ceiling in, it's going to lower the ceiling a little bit. And that's about half of my room that I've got no headroom in. Absolutely none. Because of all this duct work. Now, it's running all across the floor joists. And that's, you know, about halfway into the room here. Because there's 4 of them deep there. I mean, let's get over here and look. We'll try to get some lighting here. But, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, all kind of shoved in on each other and pushed around. And you can tell by the ups and downs and the loops. I mean, this is all flex. You know, it's all insulated flex. We got 3 coming out the side here. You know, the one's kind of tucked up in there. If I can get it in the shot, I can't even see it, really, it's too dark. And then one of them that's heading over this direction is coming out of this side. And the other one coming out, you know, it's heading over to the other bedroom. And then we got one rigid duct, a whole one rigid, all by itself. That's what the HVAC guy put in whenever he put this furnace in, is he put that one in to put heat to the living room. The rest of this, I think, is old, pre-existing ductwork from the old furnace. And we're going to try to fix this because if you can see, I mean, it is all over the place and it is not really well done. Right here, you can see they use duct tape. They use duct tape. Quack, quack. Quack, quack. It's not very well sealed at all. All the register vents are really old. The sizing, you can't even buy that sizing anymore. You just can't buy it. Not a way possible. This is old coal furnace vents here, guys. So they've been retrofit to work, and we've got a mess here. We've got a huge mess. I mean, where's that other vent at? Where's that other vent? I can't even find it. I was looking through this earlier, and I could see upstairs. The light's off in that room. I can't see up there now. But you know, if you come over here, I mean, this is, there you go, duct tape. Duct tape. That is not what you're supposed to use. Look at this, duct tape, quack quack. That's not what you're supposed to use. And these are just, I mean, there's bends and everything else in this. That's all adding to friction, all adding to turbulence, all adding to inefficiency. We're going to try to fix this. We got a whole plethora of materials here. We spent way too much money. We're only going to be able to fix 2 of these lines with that. 2 of them. I'm going to try to combine them both together. Take 2 of these out. Cap one off. Run both of them off the same line. And of course the hardware store didn't have exactly what I needed or wanted. So we're kind of screwed here. We had to go from 7-inch down to 6. Oh my goodness, the furnace is going to kick on and you're not going to be able to hear anything. Well, hopefully with this project, with this step, hopefully we're going to make it a lot quieter down here once that furnace kicks on, because we're going to get rid of all this resistance, all this turbulence, and we're going to put this in correctly and seal it correctly. I mean, look at this. Look at that. That is, wow. It's no wonder my basement's as warm as the rest of the house. I'm heating in my entire basement and not heating the upstairs at all. I got one of these that actually is well sealed, and that's the one going outside. That's it. But as you can see, it's still bending up and down and twisting and turning and everything else, and it's out of the way and out of, it's horrible. It's horrible. We are going to try to clean this up. We're going to move some of these guys around just because I want this whole thing, the rigid ductwork, to be right up against that wall as high as possible. That way when I put my wall in over here, I can put it in back away from the wall a bit, you know, leave the air gap. The ductwork I'm putting in is going to give me that air gap. That's going to tell me exactly how far away from the wall I'm going to have to be. And listen to this. Listen to this. I just put a new filter in there like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. It is already filthy. Of course, I've been working in the basement, so of course it's going to be filthy. But listen to that sound. That is horribly loud. We're going to have to do a lot of insulating on that side just to quiet that noise down. And I really don't want to waste a whole bunch of insulation on that side. So we're going to try to quiet it down by making these ducts a little more efficient. We'll catch back up with you guys later.